Have you ever wondered why St. John was so careful to mention the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head in his gospel? Allow me to quickly screen share. Only in John chapter 20, verse 7, does any gospel writer say he saw the strips of linen lying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. The cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen. I stop sharing my screen. Hello, my name is Dr. Mark Hobson. I am an ordained deacon, a college professor, and a Christian writer. I'm also a husband, father, and grandfather. I began researching this cloth from John's Gospel, which researchers call the mantle of Jesus. This cloth still exists as a sacred relic known as the Sudarium of Oviedo and is kept in a monastery in Spain. I learned that scientists found this cloth had the same blood type, AB, with similar DNA as the famous Shroud of Turin held in Italy. I began to speculate that this was no coincidence. Faith told me both of these sacred linen cloths contained the resurrected power of Jesus. I wrote a novel called The Mantle of Jesus based on this idea and research. In the book, based on the Gospel of John tradition and science, I speculated that the mantle was meant to be used by 12 believers in history for secret missions with Jesus. I begin with St. John as the first wearer of the mantle, and in the present time, I imagined a learned and faithful college dean, Dr. John Mark Hopkins, to wear the mantle with Jesus and to undertake a mission to heal the scourge of addiction in the modern world. The most exciting and sacred aspect for me is writing the dialogue of Jesus with John Mark. I felt honored to speak for Jesus about this mission of healing others with the mantle. Now, while wearing the mantle, the 12 share in extraordinary gifts from Jesus that enable them to carry out the mission he has entrusted to them. They speak with Jesus and follow his direction. This concept excites me so much. I hope it inspires you as much as it inspired me to write it. If this story of faith, hope, redemption, and the continuing presence of Christ in our world speaks to you, I invite you to visit my website at www.drmarkhobson.com, where you'll find my books like The Mantle, videos, and reflections. I want you to know a portion of my sales proceeds goes to Gather New Hampshire Food Pantry. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.